Hey everybody, it's Wayne getting you guys a dividend haul for the month of March. As the title of today's video says, yes, records were broken. The goal I always have with these dividend haul videos is to see how much more I can make from the previous year. March of 2023, I made just over $2,000. The record month, though, in which I received the most passive income goes to December of 2023, in which I made $2,439. So we'll see by how much did I break that record. Let's go ahead and scoot over to my spreadsheet, and you can see all of the passive income that I received in the month of March. I kind of want to point out a couple of things with this spreadsheet. One, it's tracking more than just my taxable accounts. That's my wife's Robinhood, my M1 portfolio. I'm also keeping track of my kids' custodial account dividend payments. I also have a couple of dividends from both my wife and I's retirement accounts that we have set up through our employer. Let's go ahead and kick things off, though, by just looking at my M1 brokerage. And you can see in the month of March, I received 22 dividend payments. Take a look here at all of the payments that you see listed in gray. That reflects, even though I received a dividend payment, I no longer hold those positions. And yes, I did sell out of OCSL. That BDC has been very profitable for me for the last couple of years, but ultimately I wanted to reduce the number of BDCs that I had in my overall portfolio. So I was able to collect that last dividend and that sweet dividend of $500 and nearly $60. I also sold out of KR. I also sold out of CSWC. Again, it's the overall plan that I have this year to reduce the total amount of positions. Again, there's a lot of dividend payments. We'll start here at the very top. ABR paid me $92 plus. ADC paid me out $5.18. AVGO paying me out $21.45. BST, a monthly payer, $73.64. DGRO, $43. Devo, $26. JEPQ, $38 plus. Maine paid out a special dividend in the month as well. That's why you see the note. And in total, on the M1 side, I received over $187. Again, be on the lookout for Maine in my Robinhood brokerage. I also sold out of my Maine position. Again, didn't make sense to have a large holding in my M1 and then a very small holding on the Robinhood side. McDonald's paid me out $26 plus. O Realty, you're going to see this position listed numerous times across numerous brokerages, but on the M1 side, $69.03. PLD, this is also a REIT, $28.35. SCHD, I also hold this position and a couple of other retirement accounts as well. Snap-on paid me out $31 plus. Texas Roadhouse, $20.28. UNH, $19.38. UNP, $23 plus. Visa, probably one of my favorite stocks that has a very, very aggressive CAGR, $9.79. Waste Management paid me out $17.71. XLV paid me out $26.62. I like the exposure to the healthcare sector. Even though I have UNH, it's also nice to have XLV as well. As I mentioned before, CSWC, Kroger, and OCSL paid the last of their dividends. By far, the biggest dividend that I received on the M1 side was from OCSL. Let's go ahead and give you a grand total on all of the passive income that I made in the M1 brokerage, and we're looking at well over $1,400. Very excited about that. Let's go ahead and now switch over to Robinhood. And as you can see on the Robinhood side, in the month of March, I received a total of 20 dividend payments. As mentioned before, I did sell out of my smaller main position on the Robinhood side. I also had 100 shares of Wells Fargo called away. Ultimately, with Wells Fargo as well as Bank of America, I am going to sell out of those positions and instead focus on potentially an ETF. Ultimately, since I've had these banking stocks the last couple of years, it's just not a business that I want to be in. All right, let's give you a quick rundown on all of the passive income that I received on the Robinhood side. ADC, $4 plus. AFL, $14.15. Bank of America, $48.16. FEPI, which is a monthly payer, somewhat new to the portfolio, $45 plus. IWMY, also another newer ETF position in my Robinhood, $21 plus. JEPI with a Y, $9.65. LTC paying me out $19. Meta, this is pretty exciting. The first ever dividend that I received from Meta, and if I'm not mistaken, I own about 102 or 103 shares. Microsoft paid me out $150. Realty Income, you guys can already see that April has already listed what the dividend will be. You guys didn't know, every time I receive a dividend payment from Realty, I am specifically reinvesting that dividend back in Realty across all of the brokerages in which I hold Pfizer paid me out $84.22. PLD, this is also a position I think I'm going to sell out of on the Robinhood side. I own a much bigger position on the M1 side. QQQY paid me out $17.60. SPHD, $13 plus. SPY, one of my new favorite monthly passive income pairs, paying me out $17.70. Target paying me out $127 plus. UPS, $169. VNQ paying me out $12.28. And again, Maine and Wells Fargo, I no longer currently own these positions on the Robinhood side, but I was able to squeeze out the last dividend payment. So there you have it. On the Robinhood side, I received just over $916. Let's go ahead and jump to the breakdown, showing you all of the passive income. I also want to give a quick shout out here to my son's custodial account, in which the only ETF he holds is VOO. And this past month, he also received a nice dividend payment of $23.29. If we add up everything that he received, my wife and I received, that includes our Roth accounts, we made a grand total of $2,633.55. That, yes, is a new record. Not only did I shatter the previous year by well over, let's take a look here, at 32% was the year-over-year increase number when we look at 2023 and we look at what we made this past month. That is a phenomenal number. I need to go ahead and remove the pink tint from this, which always signifies that being the highest month. The new record now goes to March of 2024. Something else that I want to point out that I think is really exciting, take a look here at March of 2023. I give you a breakdown on all of the total dividends that I received from the multiple brokerage accounts. 63 was the number of dividends that I received last year. Let's now go ahead and hover over this month, and I received far less passive income. In fact, 52 total dividends as compared to what I made last year. Now, certainly we saw an increase of numbers from various brokerage accounts. Specifically, my wife and I didn't even have our Roth accounts this time last year. Well, there you have it, guys. The dividend haul for the month of March, pretty exciting. I also hope that you guys had a fantastic month filled with record-breaking passive income. We will certainly see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.